And welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a real estate professional and joins us with her, well, she has ways to prevent foreclosure. And she's been here before. She's not a stranger to the show. We welcome Trisha Ocona. And you had another name attached to that.
Francis.
Francis. Welcome you to the show. You didn't put it on this time.
Mm-hmm.
You get married or?
I just use Trisha Ocona. That's the name that everyone knows me under. So I just keep it like that.
Keep it like that. Keep it simple. All right. So tell us about all these wonderful things that you're doing to help prevent foreclosure in our community.
Well, I'm just trying to educate the community. I teach real estate at Medgar College in Brooklyn. I also I sit on the New York State Real Estate Board. I'm appointed by the Speaker and the Governor, where we help make the rules and regulations for New York State real estate. I'm one of the 5 brokers appointed there. I'm the youngest and only minority that sit on that board, which is great. But one thing that a lot of people don't understand is that there's so many foreclosures in our communities. There are thousands. In fact, New York City has 30,000 people facing foreclosure right now. That's New York City alone.
Yeah.
And the homeless shelters have 60,000 people, and the problem is not being solved. You know, as you drive around, you see all these storage companies being built, and they're everywhere. And you know, when I sell a lot of houses, I'm a real estate broker, and when you sell a house, the first thing people do is go buy furniture. And these people who are foreclosing on these homes are losing these homes. And where is their furniture going? Into the storage units. And where are they going? Into the homeless shelters. The problem is not being solved. These units are huge, hundreds of thousands of square feet. If we were to take these storage companies and make them affordable housing, New York City would be a better place.
Wow.
But I personally think that's a plan not to.
That's one of the things you brought to the table?
I brought to the table. Well, the New York State Real Estate Board, we work with licensed brokers and agents. So I'm bringing to the table so people could have more ethics and you know, treat the people fairly a little bit better. That's what I'm bringing to the table. But separate from it, I'm trying to educate my community to open their eyes and look at all these storage companies there, and look at how many people are in foreclosure. Yeah, absolutely. We could turn those storage units into affordable housing and give people real housing, real apartments, whereas we have 60,000 people sitting in the homeless shelter and 30,000 people being foreclosed on.
Now, are these foreclosures left over from what took place before, where the banks were issuing loans for people who really couldn't afford them?
Absolutely, they are. But you do also see new ones. You know, like I said, I'm selling houses every single day, and the prices are skyrocketing. I don't know; those are not the values of those homes that I'm seeing. I don't know where people are getting the money from. So it is happening again, and it's not being stopped. And the storage companies are being built because they know that these people are going to foreclose, and they know, you know, it's a business to go and auction off the foreclosure, the storage units. You know, if you call a storage company right now, they say call 1 if you want a storage company, if you want a storage unit, dial 2 if you want the auction department. So a lot of them have specials, the first month free, and they also align with the pickup companies because they know you don't have any money, so they pick up your furniture, you go in there, you lose your furniture. So you've lost your home through foreclosure, you put your stuff in a storage unit. We need to do better.
You got another big side business happening because some people can't afford their mortgage.
Right, and the only people that are losing are the people in foreclosures. Where are they going? They're going to the homeless shelters. The homeless shelters are only getting packed. They're not moving out of the homeless shelters because if they would, like I said, if they were to take the storage units and make affordable housing, we can put those people in the shelters in those apartments, and then we would remove a lot of the issues that we have in housing in New York City and around the world, around the country. You know. This is not just a New York City issue.
Yeah. So how can we tackle the foreclosure problem in New York City and adjoining areas?
Well, if you are facing foreclosure, you need to get help. Real help. There's HUD-approved counselors that you can call. I mean, people call me as well, and I direct them. Sometimes you can sell, sometimes you can't sell. If you can't sell, you have to find the other options. Sometimes you could do a short sale, but you have to trust the person you're doing a short sale with, because you can get scammed doing a short sale as well. You have to be educated. You have to take the information. Some people just pay people just to help them, and that person ends up, you know, messing them up even more. So just be very educated in what you're doing, and don't be in denial and get help right away.
So you're saying you don't have to foreclose. There's some things that you can do to help you stay in your home?
There's things you can do to stay in your home, right? But you also have to make sure you have the income in order to do that. And it doesn't have to be just your income. It could be income from other people in the home. For example, you know, I know a gentleman who had income, but his sister was living there. And even though she wasn't on title, the bank would recognize that she's there helping them, or children may be helping you. So you just have to get real information and help.
Do you think there are a lot of groups coming in and overpricing these properties? Because if something, I've seen it happen in some areas where if something costs, I'm just going to use a number, say something costs $5,000. They come in and pay $20,000.
Yeah,
Do you see that a lot?
I've seen.
And so now the whole area is like,
right.
these people are coming here and they're paying top dollar.
But it's not the people that are coming necessarily to pay top dollar. It's the people persuading them to buy this property for top dollar. So for example, if I have a house,
it's not worth that much though.
It's not worth that much. So if I have a house and I'm setting it at a ridiculous price, and you come in and want to buy a house, I'm kind of manipulating your finances and your credit, allowing you to buy this house, raising the value more than it's supposed to be. I mean, I've seen so many scams, I've seen so much fraud, but the issue is not being addressed at all. In fact, the people in foreclosure, like I said, are just losing even more.
Wow. All right. So where do they go for more information on how to get help and
well,
what to
they can always contact me at realestateocona, OCONA.com, or info@realestateocona.com. My office is 718-715-1619, and I'll direct them into a way. If they can sell, they can sell. If they can't sell, you know, I really prefer people to save their homes. But if they want, that's what they want. But if they can't, then I'll show them how to sell. But you have to be very wise when you do it. Know who you're trusting. Because you don't want everything just being ripped from you.
Foreclose, you got to get rid of the furniture and everything, and then that gets in trouble. You don't pay that, they take that, and you lose everything.
Right. So I help people. I don't sell homes. I help people achieve their real estate goals. So whatever your goal is, that's what I'm going to help you achieve.
Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Trisha Ocona Francis, real estate professional.
Thank you.
Hear you live here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we've got to take a quick break right here, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more next.